But let's not worry about that. Let's enjoy this gorgeous, gorgeous weekend here in Southern California.
Yeah, today and tomorrow, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Great weekend to be outside, maybe in the garden, perhaps.
That's where I like to be.
If you want to be in the garden this morning, it is all about the veggies.
It certainly is. In our KCAL line, Sylvia Lopez has a few tips that include using some common household items to help get your seeds planted.
We're in the garden talking about how to plant a vegetable garden with Nick Federoff from thingsgreen.com. Nick, how are you?
You're holding $300 right there. Did you know that? That's right.
A little tomato plant.
$300. If you plant this tomato plant in your yard,
right,
you will get anywhere between 40 to 70 pounds of tomatoes out of one plant. And translate that into dollars at the end of the year.
Right.
Oh, now with tomato plants, there's actually two different types.
Okay.
In the sense that there's what they call determinate and indeterminate.
Okay.
Determinate means that they all ripen on the same day.
Oh,
so therefore, if you like pasta, you get those Roma tomatoes, bam, they're there. But if you want them throughout the whole growing
spread
season,
it out a little bit,
then you get indeterminate plants.
Indeterminate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when we're talking about a vegetable garden, if you remember recently, we prepared our vegetable garden here.
We did all that nice work.
Yes, we did. And now that the vegetable garden's ready to go, usually we start to plant with seed. Now, ironically, there are seeds in these tomatoes, but that's not how these grow. We're just kind of goofing around with this. So we're going to kind of get these out of the way here
They look
for a
so
second.
beautiful, though.
Oh, they are just gorgeous. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant. Now, here we have some seeds, and these seeds are a lettuce mix. And typically what we would do is that we would take the seeds, and look how tiny they are.
Oh yeah, you barely see them. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you something. Can you tell where the seeds are actually going?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, kind of difficult.
No.
So my question to you is this. You ever used this stuff before?
Gosh, let me see.
Yeah.
Well, looks familiar. Okay.
Well, it's really handy in the yard and garden, preferably not used. What we're going to do is we're going to take this stuff, and we're actually going to put it down in a row like this.
Look at that.
Okay, we're going to put it down in a row.
Okay.
You kind of see where we're going?
Okay,
all right.
nice.
Now what I want you to do is you're probably going to have to take your gloves off for this one. But what you do is you put a seed right here, put a seed in the center, put a seed right here.
And you're really just talking about
just a seed.
Just a seed,
just
not
a
several.
seed.
Oh man, so I'm going to get extra plants
if you can put a couple, it's not the end of the world. You can thin them out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cover it all up again.
Okay.
Now, we cover the seed up for a couple of different reasons. We cover it up because it's going to protect the seed. Birds aren't going to see it. Okay? Keeps it moisture for a longer period of time. Now, just so the neighbors don't laugh at you, knowing that you could take and put a little bit of compost on top of it, water it, and the rest is history.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Now,
and you know exactly where it is, and the birds aren't eating it?
Exactly. And you don't have to come back later and thin it out.
Beautiful.
Because normally you would have it right then and there.
How much do I want to put on there?
Oh, just a very thin layer.
Okay, so you're set, right? This is it? Okay,
that's it.
good.
We're set.
Okay, good.
Now, let's get that $300 tomato plant that you have over there. Pass me one too, if you would, please.
There's one for you.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to plant this inside the ground. Now, to take it out of the container is real simple. You spread your hands out like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to put it right over the plant.
Okay.
Then you're going to tip it upside down and then tap it up.
Tap, tap?
Yep. Ooh, so nice. Now these come from 4M nurseries and they're just beautiful. Now there's a couple of things that we can do. We could either plant it directly into the ground, but we're going to plant it right up to there, okay? Or what we can do is something sneaky. And that sneaky part is, this is one of the very few plants that you can do this with, where we take and we're going to strip off a whole bunch of leaves. Just start taking off leaves like this, except for the top leaves.
Okay, it's kind of falling apart on me.
That's all right. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do is something pretty unique. No, you're not unique. Okay, so what we do is that we're going to do this. Now, we're going to bury this thing all the way up to right here.
Oh, you can do that.
You can do that. And roots are going to grow on this whole thing. Oh. All right, so that's going to grow on the whole thing. So why don't you go over there someplace. And you're gonna dig. And you plant it. Or you can go a little deeper. Not a little bit deeper, much deeper. And you're gonna bury it. And you're gonna think that's a tiny plant.
Right.
Then what we're going to do is take that.
Bury it back up.
All right.
Okay, mine's a little taller than yours. Is that all right?
Perfect.
Okay, good.
Now, this thing is gonna grow. We're gonna put this homemade cage right over here.
Because we know what happens with tomato plants.
Yeah, they're going to get huge. This thing's going to, now we've made access holes all the way around here.
Makes it easy.
So that when the plant comes up and over,
you can grab your fruit
you can get your fruit. It's really simple.
Beautiful.
Now remember, 40 to 70 pounds off each tomato. And if you want more information, come to my website. I have a free PDF, thingsgreen.com, to where you can get this kind of information so you grow the perfect and the ultimate tomato plant.
Oh, I can just taste it right now.
Yeah, so good.
Thanks,
Very
Nick.
good. You're very